It's this is Ninja Turtles Saturday morning. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is the new trade paperback. That it basically these are a new comic line that is basically a continuation of the '80s show. And you know, there's one thing people have been kind of iffy about with this book. Does it take place between the Red Sky season? If you don't know, there was a change up in the Turtles '80s series towards the end that people kind of dipped out, but it wasn't very good. And they call it the Red Sky season. There was a lot of things that changed in the season. I'm not the best person to go into that, but this comic takes place somewhere in there. It was confirmed by some of the creators. This is a fun comic. There's about 4 different stories in here. First one felt the most off, just because, right, we're talking about the '80s Turtles, so technology would be very different. So they go into VR in this one. But honestly, at first that was jarring. But honestly, the more you read into it, they make it feel like old school, like NES and old school video games, right? And so they do that, and it's really fun. And there's a lot of cool references in here that are really cool. The next story is like a classic Ninja Turtles episode where they just fight like Rocksteady and Bebop, and they do their thing. And there's some great art in this book. This art is actually really cool. It's got a lot of that goofy humor you love. The Casey Jones story is a little bit darker than the average Turtles episode, but it was still kind of fun. And then, last episode was them fighting Mousers, and, there's goofy stuff. You got all that great humor, all that stuff that you love about the '80s Turtles in this book, and it's really good. So I'd say if you love Ninja Turtles, like that classic '80s Turtles show, and you're, like, desperate for more of that, this is a fun read. It's an awesome time. It was, like, $13 on Amazon. It's pretty cheap. It's got about 4 stories in there. Discover 4 lost episodes in the 1980s cartoon that follow the radical two-toed footsteps of the classic animated series. That's the best way to kind of sum up this book. So yeah, and then you guys can follow my main channel. I will have a video talking about these mutant mayhem books. Thank you guys for watching.